You know, I guess what motivated me musically really to sing those, or, you know, rap those messages, put those messages across in music, was through other music I'd heard. Like, I mean, yeah, Bob Marley, of course, was a great, you know, inspiration or whatever, maybe you want to call that. But also Gil Scott-Heron, people like that. The Last Poets, and a lot of the U-Roy stuff that U-Roy done. That's I seen that through listening to that music that you could put a message out through music, you know, and all the rap stuff that come out, you know, Public Enemy, a song by Brother D called How We Gonna Make the Black Nation Rise. I just heard that and thought, man, this is great, you know. He's just saying it straight out. And rap music was the music that, no compromise, it would just tell it how it is, you know. So I thought, well, I can do that with rap, you know. And that's why the first single just had to be Air 2, just to say, you know, this is our first single and this is what it's all about. Air 2, stand proud, kia kaha, say it loud, you know. Formed in '85, really, as a four-piece reggae group. The original four members, myself, my brother Wire, DLT was drumming, and Blue Dread was on the guitar. And at that time, we had other guys around us too, sort of did this and that, but that was the four in the band. A few years later, '87, Teddy Warner come along, and Acid Dread, and MC Beware. And that's a Hutt Posse that most people sort of are familiar with. Brought out the album '89, 1990, brought out a few singles. Took a trip to Australia to promote the album. And in the same year went to Detroit, United States, guest of the Nation of Islam. And that's been one of the highlights, high points of so far, you know, for Hutt Posse. Since we come back in 1990, also a bit of controversy crept up, accused of being anti-Samoan. That was totally taken out of context, totally untrue, as was another claim that we were anti-white, hence racist, which was untrue again. And that one we took the newspaper responsible for that to court. And last year we settled out of court for undisclosed sum.
Madness rules the world, but just toe the line and you'll survive.
1990 was a pretty heavy year, you know, a lot of stuff going on. And the record company, things started slowing down a bit with the record company at that stage too. And I spent a bit of time in the States. Then I come back in '91, released another single. By '92, sort of, Ted and Wine had sort of drifted over to Morning the Moor Hunters, and DLT was sort of doing other things as well. And same as Acid Dread, and the band had sort of dissolved, kind of, in a way. And 1993, I wanted to get the band back together and release a single for Indigenous Peoples Year. But I did that under a different name, Air 2.
Air 2, stand proud, kia kaha, say it loud.
94, started bringing out, we wanted to get back into the live thing and bring the band back together, Hutt Posse. Movement in Demand, it's our second album. And like the first, Against the Flow, yeah, it's diverse, it's got a lot of different styles of music. There's a movement for people to understand what's going on in the world, you know. It's just natural, human nature. And it's in demand, it is in demand. So I come up with the title, Movement in Demand. We do have our nice party songs, you know, like on the album, you know, songs like, even a song like Can't Get Away, which is quite what the record company would say, a commercial song or a pop song, you know. Still there's a message there for us. It's saying we can't get away from music. We can't get away from consciousness within music.